Guys, what's going on? And I'm like, hello. Gustafer knocked out an entire gallon of milk. So I got a new box, or I'm getting a new box starting next week. Right now I have Home Chef. I'm switching over to Green Chef, which is a plant-based vegan box. We are really making some moves here. I think I mentioned in my last video, I don't know if I got put in or not yet, but that I went down a rabbit hole of watching some slaughterhouse videos, and I immersed myself in that world. So I could really, from an energetic standpoint, understand like the wounding of the animals on our planet and how it affects us internally. And I was kind of like tapping into that energy to kind of move it around. And I just noticed that Home Chef doesn't really have those vegan, plant-based options. And as someone who chose the box, to try and make eating easier, right now it's just making it difficult. So we got, this is our last box. Our new box starts next week. But until then, I have gone as vegan as I can, as plant-based as I can, given what the subscription has. So in about 10 minutes, I have to jump on a call for this testing, the survey. I hope I can make some food before then. I literally have 10 minutes. So which one of these is going to take 10 minutes? I really want the tacos. I kept debating on cutting the bell peppers in half. I feel like I should have done that. I feel like I may have set myself up for not failure, but just not the best experience. This is also the dressing kind of. And then, oh, I wish I had more hot sauce. And these chips, where would I even get these? Definitely a walking taco, that's for sure. Yep. Yeah, besides the meat, 10 out of 10.
the sea, sand people anxiously. Not once did speak to me. When tides came, did not flee.
Look at Skylar running it like a boom. Look at that manager material. Yes. Yes. Oh, baby. Boom. I am free. I'm free. I'm free. I am off. I have YouTube on, but here's the thing. When it comes to YouTube, I'm trying to transition over to longer content. So things closer to 30 minutes, 40. If you're 40 minutes, I love you. Because what that does for someone like me that has ADHD, it helps me extend my thoughts, or like it helps me extend like the immersive periods that I, like choose to focus on in order to better myself. Because 15 minutes is just too little. And then there's some people who do 6-minute videos, which is terrifying. I don't have to go to work anymore. Oh my God. Oh yeah, that's what I was looking up. So I have the 30th, the 31st, the 1st, the 2nd, the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th, and the 6th. The goal for the next 8 days, starting today, so is to not only plan the retreat, but also kind of set my place up without spending any money, because I don't think I really need to do that. I think I'll be okay. But also I just kind of want to I want to test my overspending habits, because I have a tendency to do the DoorDash. I have a tendency to overspend. I was that person. Oh my God. And I want to see how much I've learned my lesson, not out of like restriction. Like I'm giving myself like a long leash, but I just want to see how well I do, Every time Gustafer does this, I have to go to him. Because I can't resist you, puppy. I can't resist you. I can't resist you. No. I can't resist you, papa. This is good. I've been going at it for a couple hours. I finally feel focused. I've got a lot of slides. Wow, I've done 45 slides. Holy crap. Yay! I feel good about my day one. Not towards the end yet, where I can do my run through, but what it's allowing me to do is it's allowing me to challenge my teaching. Like, how do I put concepts that you can only see like within your mind and feel in emotions? Like, how do I make these non-tangible things tangible? This is just a template that I'm using on Canva, but it's making me think, okay, great, how can I use these tools to show visually like what I see in my head? Good morning. It's the same day. Oh, same day as Monday. Let's get some light in here. Let's get some food. For me, every time I pull tarot, it's always just it's like a soul check for me. And today, right now, the question I was asking was just like, I don't know, see whatever messages I get when naming the theme of my retreat. And this is what came out. Building blocks, 28. A cyclical number breaking down to a 10 and then a 1. Mastery. 3, 2. And Nathan's such a good boy. He's been such a good boy. Because he's usually not used to having me home. And now that I'm home, all he wants to do is just spend time with mama. Oh, it looks like I have a tail. Oh, look at that. I know. working on day one the day before. Well, at least I'm working on it. And what I'm trying to do, like, I'm not trying to like throw myself into this really, but what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to create a balance, because I know in the long run, I want this to be my life, and I don't want to get lost in this. So I'm trying to respect that I need to get this done, but I also need to respect that I have other commitments to my body, to my health, and that I can't just like throw myself in here, because I do have a thing of like being able to hyper focus. So right now, because it's past midnight, it is Sunday, October 31st. Happy Halloween. Also, if today's your birthday, happy birthday. I am working on day one presentation for the retreat, which starts tomorrow. Today, obviously finalize, day one PowerPoint. I have to run through it. I can't just pull the thing. I just can't pull it out of my ass. Like, I could try and improvise. Of course, one of the things that I always battle is just to like stop and like don't do it and just sit in this like lethargic energy. There have been many, many times where I have not moved forward on something because of fear, doubt of, failure. Like, I know what happens when I don't do these things. I feel like crap afterwards, and I just like get in this like, I beat myself up so much. Like, why didn't you do it? There you go again, not doing it. How often do I do this? Do I just sit here and just think and internalize? A lot. Why do I prefer that world over this one? That is an answer that I'm searching for and that I'm currently working on, which is why, doing things like this and, doing things like that, like why that's important for a person like me who is so in here and who likes to be up there. Like, the morning of From a Line from Scratch. The retreat. I did it. Jessica did it. And like, I really did it. We're setting the mood, fire in the background with some music. I just took a shower. I may order some Dunkin' Donuts just because I am going to be here for like 4 hours. Or maybe I might walk there on my lunch. But this is it. This is my retreat. This is my retreat. I mean, this is it. This is it. Day one. Super excited. And I really, really tried. Like, I really, really tried just doing this. Things that I'm looking to see for myself in this experience. I want to see what kind of teacher I am. I want to see how immersed I get in this, how well I explain things, and just fully throw myself in here, because this is the life that I want. I want to do this, so I have to take it seriously. I want to take it seriously. And anything in my mind that says that I don't, it probably doesn't belong with me. Start. How beautiful. I love the theory. Because honestly, it makes sense, because it's everything has been through the lens of a masculine, pretty much. And yeah, I think movies or the visuals, cinema, Hollywood, whatever, is a perfect representation of how insecure men are about powerful women and how fearful they actually are of them. Because like you said, women almost have this like illusionary that like they've never existed. That's I would say a very accurate statement. or that like a woman harnessing that kind of power and fullness is like, it doesn't exist. Like, it just, women don't do that. Like, there is no such a thing. It's a tale. It's a myth. This week, oh my God, what a week. I had to show up like just physically, just so much more. And like just showing up for my business more. Man, showing up for my business more. This was just such a big business move. Jessica, please appreciate this moment, because I am so well known for not really taking the time to appreciate. I take all the time in the world to heal, to move forward through something, to address something. When something about myself scares me, I go and I confront it. I am not afraid of myself, to my knowledge, my current knowledge. But something that I really just don't do is I don't appreciate the things that I accomplish. Like, this was huge. The level of commitment needed, the level of preparation, the level of just amount that I needed to be there. I removed distractions. I turned off my TV. I turned off my phone, which is why probably there's not that much like footage in this one or like B-roll footage. And it's just really just talking, because I turned my phone off. I turned both my phones off. I turned off the TV for most of the day, and I only turned on the TV either maybe for some music. I didn't really even do music that much. I kind of mostly sat in silence the entire day. I knew that the only way for me to really work on it was to remove all distractions. And before I made that commitment to remove all the distractions, there was just a version of me, the one living up literally until that moment, that would have said, no, it's fine. Just live in this distracted world. And I had to ask myself, like, why would I put more energy in this world that doesn't really exist than my real life? And then I started asking myself the questions, well, what's so wrong with the sober thought? What's so wrong with like just like being here in this world? And then I had to ask myself, oh, because it's like too real. And that was an answer that kind of came up for me that I threw out there to myself. This is a journey I've been on my entire life, but I feel like, I don't know, there's just something different about what I'm going through right now. I'm respecting the physical world more. I need to go work out. I'm going to get agitated if I don't. So thank you so much for joining me this week. For joining me on my life, entering the vacation with me, being there for me when I was just in my mind on just being doubtful about what I was trying to put together, or all these like listening on my thought process on how, I explain internally what's going on, being with me for the retreat, this huge milestone in my life. This is huge. This is so big. And I am cementing this reality where I am a business owner in this lifetime by doing this action. Thank you for joining me. Okay, I'll see you next time. Oh my God.